Rivers crisis. I expect Fubara to display maturity in handling the issues, but he isn't, Nelson echoed. Everybody is just having an opinion about Fubara and Wike's matter. Everybody wants to be seen and heard. You expect Fubara to display maturity. Why can't you expect Wike to display maturity? Is Wike not older than Fubara? Now to the news info. Nelson Ekujimi, former executive director of the Center for Social and Economic Rights, have expressed concerns over Governor Siminalayi Fubara's approach to the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State. In an interview with TVC News, Ekujimi criticized Fubara's focus on battling perceived political adversaries, particularly his alleged conflict with political godfathers, and urged him to adopt a more mature stance in addressing the state challenges. What other mature stance should he use? What other thing should he do? What? Ekujimi highlighted that as the number one citizen of Rivers State, Governor Fubara bears the ultimate responsibility for the state's governance and must prioritize leadership over personal conflicts. Governor Fubara, for me, is not conducting himself as the number one citizen of Rivers State. Indeed, because I expect him to display maturity in handling this crisis. What maturity should he do? What? What should he do now? He should display maturity. Tell Wike to display maturity too now. He should face his ministerial work in FCT rather than disturbing somebody's governorship in the state. You are telling him to display maturity. He should not focus on Godfather as if that is the only enemy he has in that state. For now, that is the only enemy he is seeing because the people of Rivers State are supporting him. So, the Godfather is the problem that he has in the state. Ekujimi said, referencing the ongoing feud between Fubara and former Governor Nyesom Wike. Ekujimi stressed that Fubara must concentrate on the responsibility of his office and deliver on the mandate entrusted to him by the people of Rivers State. He is doing exactly that. But it is your godfather, the person that has sent you to come and talk rubbish on TV. He is the one that you should tell to behave like a matured person. The power to govern the state that has been placed squarely on his shoulder, and if at the end of 4 years we want to examine the account of still worship in that state, we will say because he was fighting with this, because he was fighting with that, Ekujimi added, cautioning Fubara that excuses would not suffice when the time comes to evaluate his leadership. Oh, evaluator. Well done, sir. Well done, evaluator. You are the one that will evaluate him. Are you? In fact, rather than engaging in political skirmishes, Ekujimi urged Fubara to focus on governance and to be more circumspect with the way he is dealing with the issues. Tell Wike to be more circumspect with the way he is handling the issues. You have lost the state, you have lost the election, swallow your bread and go. Tell Wike that. Tell Wike to act mature. Dojimo Edowu says, I blame the person that invited this fool for interview. Fubara should be more mature. How? Until Wike cut his head off because he shouldn't be mature, because I don't understand. Is it until he is killed before you know that he would display maturity? So he should continue to take everything that Wike is doing and not talk. He should display maturity. Nonsense talk. Bayo Ogunlela said, even if he delivered on killing godfatherism in Rivers State, he has done well. Yes, he has done well. Gabriel said, Oga, what are you saying? I can, and I'm telling you that you are not mature. Exactly. Because if you are matured enough, you will know that what you are saying does not make any sense. You will know that the person you are supposed to be calling out is the person that you are not calling out. The person that you are supposed to tell to act mature, you are not telling him to act mature, you are calling somebody else to act mature. Bayo says, who be this Momo again? You now allow him concentrate on delivering the dividends of the democracy. Exactly, you are not allowing this person to focus. You are not allowing him to do what he's supposed to do. As the governor, you are giving him problems, you are giving him issues. And you are saying that when it's time for accountability, when it's time to weigh the things that he has done in the state, when it's time to evaluate, I beg. Mikey Bekwe said, Mr. Wiseman, you did not mention the type of maturity Fubara would have followed. FCT minister is behaving like this because none of you could admonish him maturely. You keep going round and round the matter without hitting the nail on the head very bad. None of them is bold enough to call Wike to order. They know he is the problem, but you cannot call him to order. Nabugo Jacob said, you are not sincere. Exactly, all of them, they cannot speak the truth. They can't. What kind of politicians do we have in this country that can't face the truth and say it and say, oh, this person, what you are doing is wrong. Call him out. Stop trying to blame the governor for doing nothing. Some skewed perspective, Akitoye says, why is Wike not getting the appropriate admonition to focus on his FCT duties and let Rivers be? That is exactly what you people should be saying. Tell Wike to face his work. Tell him to leave Rivers State alone. You are telling somebody else to act maturely. Tell Wike to be matured. Mr. Nelson, violent sickness deserves violent treatment before it can be cured. Wike is a violent sickness in the Rivers State. Thank God we have a governor treating it to heal violently. Yes, we're laughing worry. If you think you have a monopoly of madness, somebody else also has madness. If you think that you can do anyhow in the state and go scot-free, thank God he has met his match. And this person that is his match is somebody that he trained. So good for him. He should be the one to behave maturely. Jerry Omojijade says Governor Fubara should not mind these agents of darkness because they will never see anything good in what you are doing. They have been so blindfolded by the arrogance and the public show of wealth of their paymaster. Exactly. When I hear an idiot speak, I know. This Ekud is one. Who is behaving childishly between Fubara and Wike? Ask me, oh. Ask me, because we all know the person that is not matured in this case. Shafadin said, you better learn to study things before you open that your mouth. Yes, they'll just come on TV and start blabbing and start saying things that does not make any sense. Alex Akiyemi says, how do you expect him to focus on delivering dividends of democracy and good governance to the people when the state is not settled politically? You people should tell Wike to leave him alone and then he can focus on the state squarely. He can do what he's supposed to do as the governor, but he is being troubled. They are giving him problems. They are not allowing him to see road. You are telling him to behave maturely. Tell Wike to behave maturely, to go and sit in his Abuja and face his ministerial work, and Fubara will do his job as the governor of the state because he has already been doing it and the people of Rivers State are happy with him. So Wike should be the one you should talk to. So go back to this interview and go and tell Wike to behave maturely. Tell him he is the one you should be telling, not Fubara. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.